remarkable. Wherefore, turn really quickly to your partner. What do you think wherefore means? Turn really quickly to your partner. 2 seconds, go. Alicia, stop. Alicia, take a guess. Where? That's what most people say. Incorrect. It is why. And it makes more sense. Please notice. Why are you called Romeo? Oh, deny thy father, refuse thy name. Like, don't be a Montague. She means, why are you a Montague? But it's funny, she just says, why are you Romeo? Just, can you deny your family? That's a big thing to do, by the way. But she's speaking privately. Because if you won't, but you swear you love me, I'll no longer be a Capulet. Guys, that's intense. My daughter rejects my family, I'm going to be kind of upset. And I'm not even a big gang warfare. She's willing to walk away from her family. She's intense. That's much. Now, to defend her, she's speaking on her own. AO2 form. Romeo is a bit of a peeping Tom, and we, the audience, are with him. We're spying on her. And he asks us permission. Should I listen more or should I speak? He decides to listen more. Okay, and this is what she said. And she's an absolute philosopher. It's just your name that's my enemy. It's just your name that's my enemy. And she turns into a philosopher of language. What does it mean to name things? She says, what does this word Montague even mean? Is Montague in your hands? Is it in your foot, arm, face? Where is Montague? There's a joke. I don't like this joke, but it's a modern reading. Claire Danes does it, nor any other part belonging to a man. I think she's joking about his reproductive parts with Claire Danes' interpretation. That doesn't read for me because she's not quite sexual. She's just thinking about, where is Montague? Like, is that your hands, your face? She says, it's just not the case. Just let's give you another name. Because if you weren't a Montague, we could be together. And she says something very provocative, which I'll come back to. If a rose was called a table, if a rose was called Mahin, if a rose was called Taslima, it would still smell just as nice. And she says something amazing. The names things have are not what they are. Names are not things. A rose, if you call it something else, is language is arbitrary, in other words. So you being called a Montague is arbitrary. Why do we even have names, she says. Oh, just Romeo, don't be called Romeo. What she means is, Romeo, don't call Montague. I wonder why she says Romeo. And I just want you to be as perfect and amazing as you are, just with a different name. And when you do that, she says something quite beautiful. You can have all of me. I just want to give myself to you. Now, she's talking to herself. She doesn't realize she's being spied on. And if you were talking to yourself, you'd be a bit vulnerable because she's just bared her soul. And he goes, he breaks in. Oh, yeah. That's a Catholic ceremony. You get cleansed of your sin and you have a new name. He goes, so that is a metaphor. I'm brand new. I'm born anew. I am not Romeo. I'm whoever you want me to be. Oh, whoa. Who is this? It's dark. She can't see. And he says, I don't know what to say because the name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it's an enemy to you. If it was written down, I would tear it out. He goes, I don't know how to say my name because it bothers you so much. And then she has a beautiful metaphor. My ears have not drunk. Your ears don't drink. But she's saying his words are like alcohol or refreshing water or something. My ears haven't even drunk 100 of your words. I know who you are in the dark. you are Romeo and a Montague. And he says, no, I'm not, if you don't like that name. No, I'm not. I'm not Romeo, if the name bothers you. Now, here, they are talking a bit differently. Here, you're right to say, he's kind of spied on her. That's not fair. Maybe. But they say some quite amazing things. And she says something very powerful. Could you again reflect? Could you get at least 4 quotes? Language, form, structure. Language, form, structure. Do it again.